morning, America. How y'all doing? Welcome into the Keisa Joe show right here live at the Filter Coffee Parlor right here on the south side. How y'all doing this morning? We're right just a tad bit behind, but we're in the building. What's going on, beautiful Keisa? How you doing, baby?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Just glad to be today. Glad to be in the house.
You're looking mighty vibrant today. You got a man in your life or something? What's going on?
No, actually, I don't. I'm actually trending toward the opposite way.
Something good. Well, it must be good about it because something you're glowing over there.
Well, I would say I am focusing on making better decisions for my health. I would say that's what it is. Losing weight. I have a dog, y'all. We have some guests here. I'm so excited about talking to them, but I have a dog, y'all. This dog keeps me walking all the time. But I think it's been a good thing for me because, I refuse to be outdone by Joe Lockett.
Well, you got a lot of work to do, baby. You got to keep up with me.
Did you hear how he tried to slam me on the slide?
No, I ain't slam you. I just said you got a lot of work to do. Keep up with me.
Okay, I got you. But that's
keep up with me. I ain't say you look better than me. They call us the beauty and the beast, and I happen to be the beast. Okay, so it's all good. Okay. Okay, the beauty and the beast. I am the beast of the show. Okay, I follow you, baby. See, I have to make sure that I have to put my glasses on. I gotta get my beard done up. I have to put on. I gotta do a lot of work. Just gotta keep up with you. You know what I'm saying? Listen. They are lined up. I can't tell you how many people get in my inbox to ask questions about you. So I appreciate that. But you have your fan club, okay? Well, I'm just gonna say this though.
Your agent.
I'm your agent because people ask me, are y'all together? Or y'all not together? I see y'all laughing and joking all the time. She be laughing at you so much and blushing and stuff.
I laugh at everybody. I mean,
I be trying to tell them that, but I think when women smile or blush at me, it's different.
You think so?
Because I'm a dog fox now. You know what I'm saying? And I would happen to be in a video a couple of weeks ago, and it's coming out soon.
I know.
And the woman in that video, the way she was looking at me, I'm sorry, I'm having a moment there, but that
was real grown and real nice.
Yeah, you got a chance to see a sneak preview of it too, right?
I did.
But here's the great thing about it, Keith. We got them in the building today.
We have
one and only Kyoko.
That's right.
And we got executive producer of Dunder Hill series out on Tubi and Amazon. Valton Johnson is in the building. I don't like this guy very much, Keith.
Well, that's okay.
No. Soon as he started talking, all the attention gonna go away from me. I say this all the time. I've been saying it with us on radio, everywhere I go. I look good, people looking at me, but soon as this ninja speaks, I lose all my attention.
Why is that?
Because his voice.
Valton.
Because it's his voice. You know what I'm saying? He's got a Barry Wright type voice.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Anyway, welcome to the show, Kyoko and
hey.
Valton.
Well, thank you, Joe. Come back, Joe. Come back. And that is Dunbro Heights, not Dunbro Hill. Dunbro Heights.
I'm sorry, sir. Yes. I had to get something wrong to make me sound bad. You know what I'm saying?
You good.
All right. So what is it? So what's again now?
It's Dunbro Heights.
Dunbro Heights.
Yes.
Why would I want to call it Dunbro? But it's Dunbro Heights.
Dunbro Heights.
So this is we're gonna get into that.
Yes.
But welcome to the show today. We're glad to have you guys.
Thank you.
Keisa, let me tell you this. I'm love struck.
All I'm going to do is just sit here and be quiet because I know the object of your being love struck is here. So I'm just going to be quiet.
We're going to get into that, but let's, what we got going on in the news today? Have you heard anything about the presidential race? What you feeling about that so far?
Let me just say, may the best candidate win.
Right.
Let me give people the respect. I mean, there really is no doubt about who I'm rocking with, to be honest with you. But I saw something. It's very interesting that you asked me that because I saw something on my Facebook account, and I actually saw someone start up with the whole drama of, such and such is starting with the lies. And I thought, you know what? I can't. I snooze that person for indefinitely. They may get snoozed permanently because I cannot. Based on what we have endured, how can I say it? Politicians lie.
Yeah.
But if you're going to, I don't have time for the negativity on that. Right. But they were in particular referencing Kamala and Harris. And I thought, you know what, snooze, I can't right now. It's too early for that.
Right.
Let's judge each person on their morals.
Right.
Let's judge each person on what they're standing on.
Right.
But all of this, they're lying, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I really don't. And that's all I can say about that. So I'm watching it. Again, I will say it's obvious I'm going to have an affinity toward the candidates, Kamala Harris. I will make no bones about that.
Right.
I'm a fair person, though. I'm going to listen. But in doing so, I will not denigrate the other candidate.
Exactly.
And I just, I just wish we could all get to that place of being mature.
I think the more mature that we become, other people will be too, because they can have a mature conversation with you. So it starts with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if I start out, talking about any one candidate, if I'm going to talk about a candidate, I got to talk about both of them.
Absolutely.
Right? That's when I do it.
Yeah.
But I've been doing this for a long time. So that's why I always tell people, do your homework.
Yeah.
When it comes to the candidates, everybody's going to say something you like or don't like. You're going to have your favorites, right? But I think a lot of times, America, please, listen to what I'm saying here. A lot of times, we lose a lot of friends during election season.
We do.
Right? For no good reason.
We do.
Because the way somebody vote, I want you to actually really think about this, right? Are they wrong for the way they vote? It's their opinion. You don't eat the same foods, right? You don't go to the same church. So at the end of the day, man, respect people for who they vote for, but love the person for who they are.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way I look at it, because I fought for this country. The people I fought for this country for, some of y'all ass didn't like me either, but I still fought for you because I love you at the end of the day. So if y'all saying freedom and patriotism, right? You give people the freedom to choose who they want to choose, but you love them anyway.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because when we out there as a veteran myself, and when we out there doing our thing,
absolutely.
There's the I'm gonna be nice because it's a morning show.
Be nice.
The things that are coming towards me to harm me, to take me away from this earth, don't have black, white, green, or brown on it.
Or Republican or Democrat. Or
Republican or Democrat, right? When I walk over there, I'm bleeding red, white, and blue for this country. Period.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I'm not saying, I'm not fighting for the Republican person or the Democrat.
Right.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm fighting for you.
And you could be very well and likely very well have stood next to Republican, those who vote Republican.
And I guarantee there's not one conversation I've had.
Or Democrat, I should say that as well.
And let me say this. When we over there, when I was in Desert Storm, that was never ever one of the questions. Only thing I was the person that was with me, we made a vow to each other. We're going home.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I had his dog tags, he had mine, right? And we're going home together. That's freedom.
Yeah.
That's love. That's patriotism.
Yes.
And whoever the president is of the United States at that time, they are your commander in chief.
Right.
However you like that.
However you like that.
Whether it's a he or a she.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's what we do in this country. So
allow
everybody to have their opinion. You don't have to be negative about, this race. It's a tenseful race. I think it's a historical thing. Number one, you have a woman running for the president of the United States. That's historical. We're going to have our first first man, I think it's going to be called, if she wins. So that's historical. But just to see this, and I have two daughters, Keith, that one day they can too strive to become the president of the United States. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, if she wins, cool. If she don't win, still, she became the vice president. So right now, my daughter can be the vice president of the United States of America.
Yeah.
And if she wins, she can become the president. Or she have the opportunity now because it's been done. And I would say this, and we're going to move on. We never thought in this country that we'll see, when we saw a woman, we always thought it would be a white woman. Look how good America is. It's a black woman. Was the first vice president and the first, not the first person run for president, but looked like she really got a good chance because Hillary was the first.
Absolutely.
Hillary Clinton was the first. But now we got, Vice President Harris, and I think, she's doing an awesome job. I have my pros and cons with her, so as I do President Donald Trump too.
Yeah, Shirley Chisholm ran back in the day.
That's right. Shirley Chisholm did run. She was the first one. She was the first one. Then Hillary Clinton, and then Kamala. But Kamala Harris, I think, is the first one to be as close as she is.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
absolutely.
Yeah. So
gained as much ground as she has, or has a real potential to.
So it's the Keisa Joe show. We're not going to do a political show. We hope you guys something positive about politics that you don't hear anywhere else in America, but here on the Joe Lockett show. I mean, on the Keisa Joe show. Did I just say the Joe Lockett show?
You did, and it's
okay. Okay, so let me say the Keisa Joe show, the Joe Lockett show, and the Evolve show. How about that?
Absolutely, we're a media empire, and I just want to encourage you as we get ready to talk to our guests. And here they are, Valton Johnson, Keisa Ayers. We're going to talk about the projects that they have coming up, and want to encourage you as you're listening to the conversation. We don't ask you for a thing on this show other than to like and or share. They're doing some great things in the community. We're featuring what they're doing in the community. Like and share our broadcast as we get ready to introduce you all to Valton and Keisa.
And before we do that, we got some brand new sponsors we love to talk about.
Yeah.
You
want to talk? Want me to mention that real quick?
Yeah, go. You got to talk about our sponsors.
So Fisher Chiropractic is sponsoring a free massage. And for our guest today, you all will get from me a free gift from All Shea Naturals as well. It finally hit me, Joe. Like after a while, I'm like, you know what? When we have these guests on here, why don't I, as a thank you for being down here at Filter Coffee Parlor, give them something to kind of take home. So it's a gift, and yours, Valton, is for you to be able to share with La Cherie. Okay, so you all can share. Can share both. You don't have to unless you want to. So All Shea Naturals, the Joe Lockett. Is it Joe Lockett? What's your media entity? Joe
Lockett in Media.
Lockett in Media, and All Shea Naturals. Fisher Chiropractic coming on board as well.
And we want to thank Fisher Chiropractic for coming on board, for being our sponsors, believing in our show. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys go check them out, Fisher Chiropractic. We love you guys so much. Now, without any further my good friend.
Yeah.
This interview is about to be over. Been knowing this guy for a long time, man. He's a good friend of mine. He always steals my spotlight.
Does he?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, sometimes when I was married, I think he tried to steal my wife. When I was married, you know what I'm saying? He definitely stole my audience on radio. Yeah. They all called in acting for him.
Okay.
So that's why I don't like bringing him on in the shows that I happen to be on, or have the pleasure of gracing the stage upon.
Yeah.
But he's my good friend, man. All jokes aside, a guy doing phenomenal things in Birmingham, Alabama, Keisa. Got film camps. I watched him grow.
Yeah.
But now he got his film camp is turned into a festival. He got stuff all on Tubi and Amazon series. Did you get the email that he was going to put you in one of those?
No. But we still love him. But what you all don't know is we brokered a deal right before Lights, Camera, Action with Mr. Valton Johnson, who you see sitting there. We're not going to tell you.
Talk to him, sis.
We brokered a deal.
America, y'all hear this?
Right before we struck a deal.
Y'all hear this?
Stay tuned for that.
Okay.
Is what we want you to do.
All right. Without any further ado, man, let's get to the executive producer, the one and only Mr. Valton Johnson. How you doing, baby?
Doing good. Thank you for having me.
Man, what's up?
Both.
I'm so glad to have you.
He's struggling with your voice.
You can do the interview. Go ahead. You do the interview, Keith. Go ahead.
What you got going, Valton?
I don't know what's wrong with Joe.
Don't be mad.
Match my energy, Joe. Match my energy, brother.
Match energy. Match energy.
Yeah, well, again, thank you for having us, both Keoka and I, on.
Yes.
As it relates to what we have going on currently, as you know, many of you, we have done film camps for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And over the last 3 years, we've had 15 film camps. Those camps now have morphed into what we're calling the Magic City 205 Youth Film Festival.
Okay.
We've gone from a camp to a festival, which will happen next June 28th and 29th.
Yeah.
And we've invited and have accepted those who are Bruce Adora is coming. Javon Johnson from the Oval is coming. Yes.
So I used to watch the game back in the day. Drew Sidora, I remember him having a song about her. So is that a real actress? Is that who the young lady was?
Yes.
Drew Sidora.
Drew is coming to Birmingham.
Wow. Okay,
June 28th.
Cool.
Yes.
That's cool.
Javon Johnson from the Oval will be with us again.
Okay.
He was here back in March and did some acting classes.
Yeah.
We have Jen Hopper from Zatima and Greenleaf. She played the Deaconess Greenleaf. LaParie Young from Barbershop, Three Little Girls, and most recently The Brothers. And we have 2 stunt actors coming and a Hispanic actress coming, Celia Isla.
Okay.
Is coming. And that's because we want the film festival to engage every community, every child in every county.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a fantastic festival, 2-day festival. Yeah. Saturday night, the children will have an opportunity to spend time with the actors on a one-on-one. Then we'll have the VIP. Then Sunday from 10 to 2, we'll show all the films that our young people will submit to Film Freeway. So we're asking the youth of Birmingham, Jefferson County to submit their own short film.
Okay.
And we're going to grade those films. We're going to show them at the Carver Theater, LR Hall, and the Alcove downtown on June 29th.
Wow.
From 10 until 2.
Wow.
At that time, it will be over. Then come back after you've taken your shower and put on your red dress and your high heels and your tux or your tight-fitting shirt in Joe's case. And you will come down the red carpet now so that your parents can see you get the awards.
Wow.
We have the Nadine G. Johnson Foundation Award. Keisa's going crazy over there about that tight shirt comment.
Hey,
it's true. She's been wanting to tell you that for a while.
She always tell me, listen, what did I tell y'all? See, this interview was going great. This was going great. But since he wanted to go here, did I not tell y'all? Every time people see me, they talk about the gym, losing weight, gaining weight, all this. Didn't I tell y'all that? Y'all don't believe me?
It's a brand.
He was in the middle of his interview talking about his stuff, and all of a sudden, you know, that's just a little hate. You know, you don't look hate don't look good on you on the wing.
I appreciate that.
Go ahead.
It's not hate. I'm celebrating you.
Okay.
I'm celebrating you.
I appreciate that.
Yes, I am.
Can we get back to your interview,
absolutely,
sir?
we can. So the film festival, ladies and gentlemen, if you have young people who are between the grades 4 and 12, please have them to submit a short. Today, I was going to wait until September 1 to drop this, but today we're dropping this save the date card that says, hey, save this date because the film festival is happening next June 28th and 29th.
Okay.
Put the back up because he's zooming in on the screen for you. Put it back up. What do you
camera's
right there.
Right here. And what we're going to do is have our young people showcase their talent.
Mm-hmm.
They will win valuable prizes for being a part of this film festival.
That's cool.
And again, we're going to have some actors and actresses here that can help them and propel them to the next level.
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely.
So what we're trying to do right now at this very moment, I'm glad to say, we're working on an MOU with a university so that when our young people go through our film camp,
MOU, sir, break that down.
Memorandum of Understanding,
or MOA, Memorandum of Agreement, that when our young people go through our film camp, they can now get college credit.
That's
nice.
Cool.
Yes, that's huge.
Nice, Fountain.
That's huge. Proverbs 16:3 says, "Commit thy works unto the Lord.
Amen.
He will establish your thoughts." I can't take credit for anything that I think of because all things are given by God. In Acts it says it is because of Him that we move, live, and have our very being.
Amen.
So I can't take credit for anything the Lord has given me to do because it goes back to Him. I'm just a plug.
Yeah.
I am the plug.
Yeah.
So we're going to make this thing happen.
I love it.
Hey, man, congratulations on everything that you're doing. So
Thank you,
now, Keisa, I guess what we're saying is we got a film festival here, right here in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yes.
And what's so cool about it is we got the people that they see on TV.
Yeah.
Is actually taking the time to come here to Birmingham. Right. And mentor our kids.
Yeah.
And it's all because of what Valton Johnson and his team is doing, man. So that is huge. I wish I was a kid.
So let me well, no, I already have a plan. You and I are going to crash it.
Oh, you're definitely going to be a part of it. You're not going to crash it. You're going to be a part of it.
He sounds so good and elegant until he get busy.
Nephew, save this clip.
But hold on.
We already heard.
But here's the deal, Joe. If you don't mind, let me cut you off.
Clip.
So we're going to have a panel discussion Saturday evening.
Okay.
You two are deemed, and I didn't tell you this before I came on the show,
but
you two are deemed to talk about PR and how to get their product out there in the public.
Wow.
Okay.
You two are the premier public relations people of Birmingham.
Wow.
Okay.
And you must be a part of this festival. If it's not, I can't do this without you. I can't. Our community needs your voices.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The tight shirt and the pretty face.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, whatever gets us on TV, baby, and get me on TV and get me in the next movie or my next video.
So that's coming. But
hey, the muscles got me into the movie, and we'll talk about that when we get to the kill.
But to spin off of what we're doing, this all came as a result of Dundle Heights, the TV show, the series, right?
Yeah.
And we have just gotten episode 3 canned. So we have 1, 2, and 3 done. 1 and 2.
Okay, so
now, yes.
When you say can, be careful because it sounds like you got canned. So you say you got 1 in the can. That means that's a good thing.
We have 3 in the can.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying.
Because when we say you got canned,
no. That would be canceled.
Yeah.
That would be canceled. No,
Right.
we're not canceled before we get started.
Right.
However, we do have 2 episodes on Amazon Prime and Tubi now under the name Dundle
So
Heights.
I got actors. I know you got to get ready to go. So I know you're a busy man, but really quick, what is the series about?
So I'm glad you asked. It was a sermon that I preached 26 years ago entitled Next of Kin, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. In order for that to happen, you must be kin to Christ. 1 Thessalonians 4:13. But when Moses died, Michael showed up and Satan showed up as the next of kin. So when we started writing it, the Lord said, hey, make it a play. And I waited, then I made it a play, and then the pandemic shut it down, so we shot it. So now this young man who is living this good life according to him, he's a lawyer, lots of money, has a beautiful wife, he has a girlfriend, and he has a boyfriend. So
wait a minute, what?
Yes, it's real life. It's real life.
Okay.
This movie is taking some different clips from people that I know and some folk that I don't know but it is what it is. So the movie series is about this young man leaving his family, going to have a relationship with his girlfriend, leaves the girlfriend, goes to his boyfriend's house. The girlfriend follows him and runs over him. Now we have all these people showing up at the hospital thinking they are the next of kin.
Oh.
Okay. And now we are dealing with the hospital scene, the funeral home scene, and we're getting ready to start the courtroom scene, which you two will be in episode 4. Okay. We have a real judge in episode 3, Patricia Stevens.
Yes.
Okay. LaParie Young came from Atlanta, who was on The Brothers and Color Purple. He is playing her brother, Big Walt. Dino Posey is actually playing one of the goons. Okay, so I have engaged the entire community. Danny Carr is playing the prosecutor. Theo Lawson is playing one of the attorneys.
Okay.
Wow.
So you guys will be playing on the PR side of this thing, right?
Okay.
So we have to engage the entire community and let our young people see what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, because what I'm noticing, and I'm being very honest and I'm being very political at this point, the reason we're catching so much hell out here on the streets with these young people is because if you go into any boardroom, whether it's in City Hall or wherever, and the way they act, our kids are only duplicating what they see. So why don't we do something that's uplifting to the community so they will duplicate that?
Yeah.
And that's what this film camp, or these film camps and this film festival is all about.
So if y'all didn't know, y'all now know. Y'all been put on those. Mr. Valton Johnson, he's in the building, executive producer. He's in the building. Now, I want to say, so say the name of your company again.
The name of my company or the name of the film?
The company.
The company is Cinematic Creations.
Cinematic Creations. He's in the building. The man, the CEO. Doing, I mean, I've been knowing him, so I'm very proud of everything you're doing.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
But
I'm proud of you as well.
Thank you. But I'm gonna give you flowers, man. From
you,
day one, he's always been trying to do things in the community, sis.
Right.
Yeah. Always tried to give back. Me and him said when he first got started, we're gonna look out for each other wherever we go. My platform is your platform, and so on and so on. And that's what we have done.
That's good.
From day one.
That's good.
And I'm gonna be honest, between him and I, we have never exchanged a dollar.
You're right. You're right.
When it came to PR or anything, we have never exchanged 1 cent between each other. We just have always believed in each other
and respect one another.
Yeah, we have always did it, right? So.
And I appreciate that, Joe. I really do.
I love that. And I thank you.
And I love you, brother.
Yeah. I mean, I give you a hard time, man, but at the end of the day, I get shit off my back.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't fit, but I give it to you.
See, there you go. See, the first button will fit. Once to get around my gut, it won't fit. Thanks for pointing that out, Joe.
Well,
now I gotta skip lunch.
But hold on. Since he want to talk about my tight shirt, I'm just saying, I had to get him back.
Yeah, you said your shirt tight too.
All right, guys.
That's the love we share, y'all. That's the love we
all
share.
day long.
Yep.
So tell everybody right now before you go, so I know you got to go. Let everybody know, number one, before you go, how did you and Kyoko hook up together?
So Kyoko has a voice from heaven.
Yes, love
and he texted me one day and she said, I want you to listen to the song that I've written. And the song is called Love Struck. And I sat there and I listened. I reached out to my producer of Dunbar Heights and I said, this song has to be in the episode. So her actual song is in episode 3, which we haven't released yet.
Right.
It is a beautiful piece of work. You can tell the Lord was in her writing and in her voice because her vocals are unmatched.
Yeah.
We have to celebrate this young lady.
Yeah.
We're celebrating a lot of people, but those of us who are not being celebrated, I want to lift them up to celebrate them. And I'm so glad that she's my friend. She's my sister. And she's allowing us to use her music in the series that is now going to be on a national platform.
Wow.
Amazon Prime, Tubi, and we're on 7 other platforms. I just can't recall them all.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm so proud of Kyoko and the spirit that she has. Always the same. And you can tell when you meet people like Keisa and Kyoko and sometimes Joe that the Lord is in the
especially talking about the Lord, you know what I'm saying? So it's mostly over there. God's still working on me.
He's still working on me.
Amen, working on me.
But Kyoko has a spirit that you just want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a very sweet person and genuine, always genuine.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that about her.
That's awesome.
Well, we thank you, Johnson, Valton Johnson. I know you got to get up out here, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out the film camp coming up next year. Can they sign up right now?
Well, actually, you can sign up for the film camp, yes,
but
you can't sign up for the festival until November 15th.
Okay.
And I will submit that information to you.
All right,
if you don't mind, share it with your audience.
Keep us
and again, I appreciate you both for allowing me to be in your presence. I respect you both greatly, love you both a lot, and I'm just so proud of you. And I'd like to sponsor the next show.
Appreciate you, man. We love you, bro.
Right?
Thank you.
What does that sponsorship
What a sponsorship look like? You get to choose 2 kids that you want to come to the film camp for free.
Oh, wow.
We appreciate you, man. And whatever we need to do, bro, we got you.
All right, cool.
We'll work it out.
I appreciate you both so much.
I love you, man.
Love you too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Sis, it's always great having him on the show.
Yes,
Mountain. I thought he's taking on my nerves. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he's a great spirit. He's a great person to have on the show.
Yes.
Been knowing him for years.
Yes.
Now, you and I both have spoken at a couple of his film camps.
Yeah.
I got a chance to speak there last year. But I'm gonna say this. I got a chance to work with Kyoko about 2 weeks ago. And I was love struck before. All right, I was love struck before the song. She didn't know that. She put words to it.
She just put words to it.
She put words to it.
Yeah.
And before I get to her, right, I gotta say something.
Okay.
Next time I better be your first choice. And you know what I mean when I say first choice.
Yes, sir.
I don't mind coming off the bench, but hey, once you put me in the game, I don't never get out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a starter now. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
The one and only Kyoko Allen is in the building. Hey, how's it going, sis?
Hey. I forgot to give him his gift. Oh Lord.
That's okay. We'll one of us we can get to him. Yeah.
Okay.
But how's it going? Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Good
Yeah,
morning.
man, we are glad to have you on. Look at you looking all bright and vibrant and everything.
Awesome. I couldn't wait to get here.
So you are a singer, an actress, a songwriter. So I want to go through a small
And producer.
and a producer.
Don't leave it out.
So I want to go through a small little thing. We do this thing here on the Keisa Joe show. We do this thing where we walk people through somebody's life. So how did you get started?
My parents.
Singing?
My mother and father were both in a singing group, Pooh Nanny.
What a Pooh Nanny?
They were with Pooh Nanny.
Okay.
And my father was a guitar player, Jimmy Guitar Allen.
Okay.
So he's all over town. He's in the Jazz Hall of Fame.
Okay.
And I got it from there. All 7 well, there's 7 girls. My dad has 7 girls. And all those had to learn to play piano. Except for one, the oldest. Which she didn't have to. But
I see a little jealousy there. Like,
well, no. She was
you saw a little pause there, right?
She was in a different home.
Okay.
So
okay.
she didn't have to. But
Gotcha.
we all had to play a band instrument.
So you play piano?
Piano. Not as good as I should, but piano and flute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the Kim Scott thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at what age did you know that you had the bug?
Oh, my sister and I. My whole sister. We have the same mother and father. Okay. So when we were growing up, I gotta say maybe 8, 9. We would sing all the time.
You see that? You see that ambiance about it? She got that little. She just kind of move when she talk. Like the whole room just move when she talk. You know what I mean? It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Honestly, when you're around her, I think I call it the K vibe, like the Kyoko vibe. It's just a vibe when you get around her.
I like
Seriously,
that K vibe.
She got that K vibe with her thing, right? And I love it because I'm sitting there watching her and I'm getting caught up and I'm about to get love struck again. I'm trying to hold myself down. So keep talking.
But yeah, we'd sing all the time. We record ourselves singing, harmonize. We were harmonizing at 8 years old.
Okay.
Wow. So start writing little songs. I mean, would sing songs.
Pull your mic over a little bit towards this way because you're talking this way. So pull your mic. Just pull the mic closer to you.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
But we would sing and write all the time. It wasn't until maybe I was ninth grade.
Yeah.
That I really started writing and learning different recording apps and things. So
okay.
Yeah, I think I was.
So when did it hit out for you?
I stopped for a minute after I had my kids, but when I moved back home from California to Birmingham, A friend of mine, named Ansky, he hit me up and said, "Hey, can you sing?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, you want to hear something?" And he's like, "Oh, I know you can sing." He said, so we hooked up, we linked up at a recording studio, Smash Brothers.
Okay.
And I started singing some hooks on his stuff, and he took me to his producer at the time, his producer, as I say, Benny Hurst.
Okay.
Benny Magic Hurst, and took me to him, and we've been working ever since. And along the way, I've connected with two more producers, Sherlock and J Soul.
Wow. Okay.
So,
look at you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so cool. Now we got you all up here. Now she's producing a whole new project.
Okay.
And what is the name of this project that you got coming up?
So there's two projects. I'm gonna do two one, but I'm doing a R&B CD.
Nice.
Called So What You're Saying. Featured artists Nina Chanel, my son Frank Luke, Sherlock, and then I have a Southern Soul EP that I'm going to drop. So somebody challenged me to step outside of my box, and I'm like, oh no! But as I started doing it, I'm like, oh, this is really grown and sexy. So I'm gonna
Soul.
Yeah. So I'll be doing some Southern Soul.
What you know about Southern Soul, sis?
Nothing.
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 What's Southern Soul? Is it
Southern
Christian R&B or?
Is like, I want to say blues with that.
Just give me something Southern Soul.
Southern Soul, like oh my God.
Not King.
Like the
Not
the
King.
singer that's from Inslee.
Oh.
Anybody lonely?
Yeah.
Anybody lonely? Yeah. Southern Soul.
Okay,
Not
that's yes. It
say
touched
not
my it just touched my soul. Yeah.
He likes when you sing, Kyo.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I do love what you sing.
Yeah, love.
So,
love
sis,
what you sing.
I know you got a lot of questions for her because I know you've seen the project, you've seen it, so I know you got a lot of. So go ahead.
I'm stuck on that part when you said it was 8 years old. You know what I mean? Like this is how, because I connected with you at that point because that was about the age that I knew that I was going to do something in television. I didn't quite know how it was going to work out. So how do you cultivate, for those who are young people who are singers and are kind of, messing around right now, or they've started their group, how do you continue and develop? How would you encourage them to continue and develop that talent?
Whatever that you're doing, I find myself, I record everything. So on my phone, I have recorder. So anything that pops into my head and I'm like, oh, I like how that sounds, I'll put it down so I can go back and finish it up. You just have to be consistent with it. You can't worry about, I used to worry about what people thought and what they said. And then as as I got older, it's like, I don't give, there's zero. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I started doing me, and you get that support behind you. I give support. I get some support back, and just got to keep doing it. If that's what you want to do, just keep doing it. Surround yourself with the same people that want the same thing that you want. That's gonna uplift you, just like you've uplifted them.
What about technology? Do you think back in the day, 30 years ago, we didn't have these phones and all that kind of stuff. Like if you had to record back then, didn't you have to go to a studio or I don't know, maybe you didn't. But today we've got phones, we've got programs that we can put in and do music. Has it made it easier or?
Oh, a lot easier, because now I can take like I say with my phone, iPad, put the apps is in there, and so I can just like come right in here, set something up, boom, record
your song.
So it's a lot more easier than the reel that they were doing back then, where you had to record the whole song, and if you mess up, you got to start all the way back over. There's no cut. There was no cutting in between there. No.
But don't you think that was better though, because it made you better for today?
It did,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
you had to be on point.
Yes.
You had to sing it right.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to do it again, you're gonna get it right the
And
first
that's why, you know,
time.
me and you coming from TV and radio, you don't get second opportunities.
No.
Right. So that's why
No.
I can go off the cuff.
Yeah.
Because I know that what I say,
Mhm.
I got to be able to catch it
Yeah.
or make it right there on the spot. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
It ain't no going back when you're live, right?
Yeah.
So I think, you know, technology is great. Don't get me wrong. But I think you still need to go through the old school way and then use technology,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Because it trains you to be better.
Uh-huh.
Because when technology is not there, you still can sing and produce. We can still do what we do. But if you take this podcast away from some people and you go put them on radio or TV, they can't do it.
Yeah.
They won't be able to do it
Yeah.
because you can't go. There's a difference
Yeah.
in doing podcasting
Yeah.
and being on radio and being on TV.
And you know what I'm also amazed by, speaking of technology,
Uh-huh.
I was in a school recently and I went to a music class. And do you know, the teacher showed us on the spot, he was like, you know, guys, if you all like this music, I was listening to the music. He was like, there's no reason that you can't get on your computer and get on a program and create something like this or better. So for those of you who enjoy music, I'm like, that's different. I mean, the fact that, you know, you've got people back in the day, I think you either have to know how to play the piano, play the drum, play the guitar. And now he was like, there's no reason that any of you can't create this. If you really want to do something in music, you can go on your computer and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's different.
Yeah, they have so many different things that you can do. When I started creating, and I wanted a guitar player, I don't know how to play guitar. I can always call my dad over because he loves that. But with these different instruments that goes into the software, I could play things. I can find guitar sounds.
Wow.
I could find bass sounds or
Wow.
horn sounds, and put them all together.
Wow.
So
Whoa.
Yeah.
The owner of Filter Coffee Parlor is in the building, bringing us this
Woo.
Filter
butterscotch.
Coffee Parlor.
Do you drink coffee?
well, that's beautiful.
Do you drink coffee?
I do.
Okay, you would like to have one? There's a salted butterscotch. It's good.
Oh, yes, please.
All right.
Thank you, Jeremy. And by the way, y'all, I want to remind you, Keoka, this has been such a great spot here. So just want to remind you all, Keoka, Filter Coffee Parlor, and give a shout out to them. They have reserved the space for us
Every
each
week.
and every Wednesday, like no issues. So shout out to Jeremy and the crew here at Filter Coffee Parlor. And we ask again, like, share our broadcast so you can spread the good news about Belton and Keoka, and also the folks here at Filter Coffee Parlor. Would love for you to share the broadcast out. And special thank you to all of our sponsors.
Thank you guys so much. Now, back to the beautiful
back
and
to
wonder.
the beautiful
I
Keoka.
got to ask you this.
Okay.
How was it working with your son on this project?
Ah.
It's easy.
No, but it's so cool to see mom, because I seen it with the microphone and to see you in the background, but your son doing his thing and you're watching the next generation do that thing. How was that as a mom watching on this
Oh, it's
new
great.
project?
It's great. We had talked about, we have friends that were asking for the lunch. So y'all need to do something together. We will. And he stays busy. I stay busy, we're doing our own thing. But I just told him, I said, okay, let's go ahead and do something. I got this song. Go ahead and write something to it. We're gonna,
Right.
we're gonna do a live performance video. We're gonna put it out there, in which his friends knew that his mom, about my singing. But when we put that little clip out, they were just like, oh wow. So I became either I'm somebody's auntie or I'm my Dukes.
Yeah.
My Dukes can sing. Oh my God.
Yeah, my Dukes, man. Listen. Yeah, man. When I saw it, I just thought it was so cool. It's like LeBron James gonna get to play with his son, right? It's very rare that you get to do your business, your work with one of your kids, or see them grow up and doing the same thing and experience it with them.
Special.
So if you can experience that with your child, you know what I mean? That's a memory they can show their kids. That's gonna live on for generations to come, right? So kudos to you and your son.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the
Thank
song
you.
yet. I cannot wait to hear the project and hear the song.
Man, yeah.
But I think it's something great.
But wait, now he's giving the kudos to your son, as he should, which is awesome. But the thing that I love too is the fact that you all have this project together.
Yes.
So when your daughters come over, you're going to be able to show them. I mean, that's kind of huge. That
and I got to give it to her, right?
Yeah.
She put me in my first ever music video.
That was so
Now I
cool.
always dreamed that if I was going to be in a video, that's the kind of video I would have been in. You know what I mean? I would be the guy.
Yeah.
And it's called Love Struck. right? So we're gonna get to this point of Love Struck with Kyoka. Alan is in the building. Before I even get in the video, and me actually happen to be a co-star in that video, what made you write this song? Because actually, and I told you when you first sent it to me that morning, I listened to it. I felt you speaking to me when you wrote that song. When I heard it, like you love struck over me. I was so easy to get into the role because I really thought you was talking about me. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all gonna have to see the video, it's hot. But what made you write Love Struck, and what was that about?
Love Struck. Well, I love love songs. So when I first heard the music, and I'm like, oh wow, it just hit me. It hit my soul. So I'm like, I just closed my eyes, and there was a friend of mine that would always encourage me, and he was like, you know, just he was just always there. If I had trouble, whether it was in my marriage or whatever, he was just always there. And you know how some women say, well, this is my work husband.
Yeah.
So it was like my work husband.
Right. Okay.
And so it made it, you know, easy for me to sing and talk. And if I was actually looking for someone, that's how I felt.
Because this is an anthem for women who got a great husband or a great boyfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Love Struck is an anthem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me tell y'all, it's a roll call. All this stuff that you hear are great songs, but this song here is a positive song about positive love, about a woman being in love with her man, and she's telling him and showing appreciation. Listen, when the women hear this song, this need to be y'all ringtone. Real talk. This song is a calling for happy marriages, happy relationships. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of music out there that does other things, but it's very rare that you can find one of those songs that you feel good about.
Yeah.
And a woman can put this song on when she's cooking dinner for her husband. When she's bringing dinner, she can put that song on, and he will sit there and just smile. Because this is a roll call. And I'm telling y'all, when she dropped this project, ladies, make sure you download it, put it in your phones, get your TikTok challenges together, because this is a woman's anthem to your good man that's in your life.
And speaking of what you just said, TikTok, I'm going to do a TikTok challenge about Love Struck. So I want to get like a maybe 30 to 60 second video from the ladies or from the men. It doesn't matter, about your special one that made you love struck. And the best one, I'm looking at $150 prize. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
Details be coming this week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if we start to get some things, I may add to that. We may make it probably a little bit bigger for you.
And too bad I'm not love struck.
Well, I'm love struck. Love struck over you.
But just be love struck over the song, Keisa.
Okay, right. Okay, that's that. We'll do that, sis. Be love struck over the song. That's right.
Now,
yeah,
this video that I got a chance to star in.
Oh,
right. What was the idea behind that?
It was the idea was to have me singing to the camera, like I'm speaking to you,
right,
or to whoever I'm speaking to you, just saying that. And the first 3 words is just what got me. The first 3 words was, it was you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I said it was you, it was like, oh, who changed my world around?
Do you see him moving over here?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
But supposed
she
to be me singing.
She gonna blush.
I see she's blushing.
And yeah, I told him, I say nobody made me blush. This is the first one. But you
can look right here.
Okay,
there we go.
So it was about See,
so
it's about me singing to the love of my life,
yeah,
and how he changed my world around, and how he made me feel special, and how he made me feel like no other has. And
winter, summer, spring, or fall.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall.
Man, that song. When I say that song is hot, I mean,
it is.
I didn't know what it was going to be, y'all, when she called me in the morning. Because I think
I inboxed you first.
Yeah, it was probably like 5 o'clock in the morning, right? When she hit me up, right? And she said, "Are you busy?" And honestly, I've known her for years. And so when she hit me up, I said, I think you inboxed the wrong person.
He said, "You sure you're talking to me?
You sure you're talking to me?" Because it was 5 o'clock in the morning, right? And so, why is Kyoko saying she, you want to, are you available to be in a video this morning? I'm like, because Keith, I'm sitting there thinking like, let me check my schedule. Like, I supposed to be in a video, But then she hit me up and then she called me. I sent her my number. She called me and she said, she had somebody for a video shoot that morning and they wasn't able to do it to family situation.
Okay.
I said, okay, cool. I said, and she sent me the song. I listened to it. I had no idea what the hell I was going to be doing. Right. I didn't, because she gave me a little bit, information. So me, I bring a whole
suitcase.
He was ready. I mean, which was great because normally when I find my leading men, I tell them they would usually come in like one outfit. Yeah, we do one. I would do a change maybe, but a friend of mine said, no, you need 3 outfits and he needs 3 outfits. Okay. Just like you guys just chilling around the house. We need 3 different scenes. We need one with just you singing.
Right.
Just singing through the whole thing. Then another outfit of you two interacting with each other. So we were outside.
Right.
And like we're in the kitchen or just watching.
We was
TV.
exercising together.
I saw.
We was cooking together.
And wait, shout out to you because you got him to do something he said he don't want to do.
A video?
Yeah, he said he's not working out with no one. Why do women always try to make me work out? Miss Kyoko got him to work out with her. That's all.
Yes.
But it was. I mean, it was just so great though, because like he said, he came with 3 or 4 different outfits, and he laid them across the bed. Like, okay, I got this. I'm like, wow. Oh, you was ready.
You're ready.
Hey, I was like a woman. I had my shoes. I had my glass. I said, whatever. I said, pick out what you want me to put on.
Pick out. Let's do it. Well, let me give kudos to both of you all because again, as a 50+ woman in that 50 and fabulous crew and age group, I'm so tired of having to comb through the junk. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like not having the nice videos, nice music. And then seeing you all interact, it was classy. It was, it had a little sex appeal, a little grown and sexy in there, but it was so classy. And I told you when I saw the little clip, I was like, ooh, I was like, I like that. So just shout out to both of y'all because I think it's a great representation of our age group, and I think it's a nod to classy music. And I will say this, whether it's dressing, whether it's attitude, whether it's doing whatever, classy never goes out of style.
It doesn't.
It never.
It
never ages.
Never.
So shout out to you all sincerely, you for a classic product. I think you all are gonna really.
Well, I'm a dog fox now. You know what I'm saying?
A dog fox.
I'm a dog fox. That's what a man is called when he's in the video.
Let me give a shout out to the video producer Gerard Minnie
Gerard
Evans.
Bad boy. Gerard is a bad boy.
Yeah, Gerard Evans. Yeah, he's done my last 3 with the one with me and my son and the Southern Soul, which that's about to drop too. So and after he finished the Love Strike, he was like, I gotta admit, I really like this because he's been used to do a lot of hip hop stuff. So when he looked at it, he's like, this is really nice.
Classic.
When I saw him,
classic.
Right, I didn't listen. Seeing my man, right? He came in, he handled his business, very few words, right? Move here, do this. But he was constantly moving the camera around because when I saw the video, I was like, oh, he got that. He was doing this. He was doing that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. This boy is Picasso with the camera. When he's shooting stuff that you don't think he's shooting. Right? Because when I watched the music video, I'm like, it didn't look like the angles and the way he was doing it and the way he was zooming in and out. I mean, you see, it's like, you see him doing this here and doing this here. But when you see the video,
like
I don't know.
The cup. I didn't see him doing the cup thing, but he had me to walk along the couch.
Yeah, the couch thing.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And I got to thank you too. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I want to say thank you because she, when this video drop, I'm going to be famous even more. No,
look, we about to push each other.
Yes, because we're going to be doing these interviews together because I'm going to be her love interest everywhere she goes. But here's the other part of it. Y'all know how egotistical I am, right?
He said that.
Hey, but no. Because when y'all hear the song, I want y'all to listen to your boy. When you hear the song, there's a part in that she's talking to me. And I call my baby, right? And guess whose name pops up on my baby's phone? Joe Lockett. So the world's gonna know who
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
Lockett is.
I
Because
saw that.
sometimes
I saw
on
that.
things, it's just a number pops up without a name. She
I
put
saw-
my name on
I
that.
saw.
And when they
That
realize
was-
that's
that was
really
cool.
me,
Yeah.
thank you,
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Joe
Oh,
Lockett
yeah.
name popped up
I
on
love
that
it.
phone.
I love it.
Yeah.
All of
That's
that.
gonna be right when the video comes out.
All
Yeah.
of that. I'm giving
Yeah.
y'all kudos.
There's gonna be
twice.
two.
Let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
The video with just you and I, and the second video is the video with me singing with the clips.
That's cool. That's cool. So people been asking me, when is it dropping?
I'm looking at the 15th,
The 15th of September?
September 15th.
Okay.
September 15th.
Mm-hmm.
That
So
is
in between, then I'll be dropping some little clips here and there.
wow.
Yeah.
So, and I got to ask you this before we get started because she's coming on my show this evening,
Yes, of course.
and I'm gonna try to get her to sing to your boy. You know, because Joe Lockett show, the red couch is a little bit different than the Keisa Joe show.
Yes.
So you know,
What are you doing over there?
I'm salivating.
You're
'Cause-
You got a
salivating.
pole?
huh?
You got a pole? You got a pole I can swing around?
I can get one.
I'm just saying.
I get one. I
He
listen.
probably has
listen,
one. Go
listen.
down in the dungeon and see. Don't
Listen.
say anything. Just go down to the
Listen,
basement. and
listen.
see.
I got. We can make that happen.
Yeah,
now.
right. He probably has some stuff for
Don't. Hey,
Look, I came out to this new way. I'm
Hey,
trying-
producer.
you. Okay.
Producer.
Celebrate.
hey,
Celebrate,
producer,
baby.
nephew. We need to go ahead and check on that to make sure we may have one for the show today, this afternoon. One of the ones, you know, we can DIY.
Yeah,
we can make
she-
that thing happen today. You know what I'm saying?
Like, all right.
Nephew's like, whatever.
But you know, I wanted to ask you this question here when it came to Love Struck. What all you want to see out of it? Because I want you to know, tell people how to be able to push it, what they want to be able to do. What do you want to come, and which singles that you think are going to do really good on your project? Because I want when it blows, I want them to go back and watch this interview because it's your first interview. If I'm not,
This
it's your first
CD,
interview, right?
I'm really excited. Say it again.
This is your first interview, correct? That you're doing about this?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I want you to go out and put out now. So when we go back, you said it on this new project. Which one of your singles you think gonna blow?
Well, on the Southern Soul, let me say since there's 3 tracks on it, I think all of them gonna be good.
Okay.
Shot House is gonna be good.
Okay,
Get It Right is gonna be good.
okay,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
okay.
On the R&B, definitely Love Struck. Right Here,
Right here. Okay,
the one with So What You Saying. That's the title of the album. So What You Saying. That's the track with me and my son.
I like. Can't wait to see that.
The female rapper Nina Chanel.
Okay,
She's on. Oh, and DJ Gorgeous.
okay.
They're
yeah.
on a track I have called Silly. And then I have this hip hop kind of like Uncle Luke track featuring Sherlock.
Okay.
So
And what we need to do, y'all, if y'all just locking into the Keisa and Joe show with the beautiful Keisa, you know, I love my job. I really do. I get to hang around beautiful women. And I get to be in videos with beautiful
Yes, you
women.
do.
I mean, listen, Lord is good. God is good to your boy. But I want to say this, y'all. Birmingham, we got to support our talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
The music, what she's putting out, the camps that Valton is putting out, quality.
Absolutely.
All we need y'all to do is make sure you share, do the challenges, participate, and make this not just a Birmingham national anthem. Make this a national anthem for women
Absolutely.
for who got good husbands, right?
yes,
That's what I'm really looking for. When I feel that song, I want a woman to say that about me.
Yeah.
And she's love struck over you. She sees everything you do. She appreciates you, right? Fellas, when you hear this song that's getting ready to come out on September 15th,
Yeah.
it's gonna make you get butterflies in your stomach and make you want to go hug your wife and grab a booty. I'm just saying, real talk. It's one of those. It's one of those songs, right? You know, when we were doing it, it was so easy. We have never worked together. We've talked as friends. I've seen her in the gym.
He was flawless. He just look. There was a scene where he was on the couch, and
Oh,
and all of a sudden, next thing you know, he was crawling on the floor. He's crawling. I'm like, oh my god, crawl towards me.
because
Have my hand like, oh my
the
goodness.
scene was supposed to be she was singing to me, right? Like she's sitting on the sofa, and she was holding my hands, right? So we holding each other, and she's like singing it to me, and I'm glaring into her eyes. In my mind, you're singing too long for me. We holding hands too long, right? For
We're
it
kind
to
of far apart, like
for it to be real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you were singing to me and you was holding my hand, it was cool, but you kept, that part was going on for a long time.
Okay.
So I pulled in closer and I laid down on her lap while she was singing,
Yeah.
right? And then I started rubbing her hand.
Is
right?
that on the video? In the video?
Some of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
Hey,
see,
Key.
you see there's a part where you see me from the waist down, and you'll see him with my hand.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Key, some of it's on the video. Some of it's on the music video. Some of it didn't.
Some of
I'm
it
joking,
naked.
y'all.
Look,
Hey,
I had
your
my
boyfriend getting mad at me.
my mother and my when my mom came back in town, she was like, "What's going on?" I said, "What you mean? Who, you got this touching your booty?" I said, "Mama, not touch my booty." And if he did, that's part of the show. You got to play the part, Mama.
It was there.
But I told her, I said, now whenever I put these videos out, he sees everything. I show him first, even when I do my reels and I think it's racy.
Okay, now this is good. Come on with this conversation right here.
And I let them see. I let him see it because I don't want to just put stuff out there. And he's like,
out of respect,
well, you don't think about me. So I think
fine.
about him.
Okay, thank you, baby.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're fine.
So I do that out of respect.
This is good.
This is what I have. And then and there's most of the time he's like, okay, but if there's something, he's like, you're showing too much.
Yeah.
And then if I kind of darkened it up,
yeah.
Okay, that's my bad.
And I was a gentleman. It wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So that's what I liked about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, to be sexy, I don't think we have to do all this stuff that I see. And listen, entertainment is what entertainment is.
Right.
And we are where we are with all the videos. My choice is I just don't want to watch some of it because some of it's a little too racy for me. Okay. But every now and then, y'all, I do get a little thug in me and do want to see some of that. Let me go on to True Confessions.
Okay, Usher.
Usher, Chris Brown. It's a side of me that has that. But the thing that I love about the video is it alludes to all of the things sexy, all of the things love, without us really having to do all the nasty stuff, the working out together, the sitting on the sofa, the getting dressed, and the part where where he's like kind of like watching you as you're kind of like seeing. I mean, that to me is just like classy and sexy. Like we don't have to do all, and I'm like, man, let's teach this other generation. We don't have to do all that. It doesn't have to be in your face, fully clothed, but you're looking good. You know what I'm saying? You looking good, baby. You got it here, you got it there. That to me is our deal, and maybe that's why it speaks to us. You know what I mean? That's our generation. Because sometimes we're showing too much, we're doing too much. And that is not necessarily what's keeping a man, and maybe that generation will finally get it.
Right.
But what you got me in, and I know we're getting ready to wrap up, and I'll let you kind of have the floor here. I love the fact that you're saying, and Joe and I've had these conversations on this show, in being involved with someone, he knows you're in entertainment. I hear your respectfulness toward him saying, yeah, I'm going to do a video because this is what I do. I'm in entertainment. You knew this, but you have that conversation with him to say, you all right with this, babe? So
definitely.
So that's
in the very beginning when I started going to the recording studio, I would be there hours because I love it. Hours. He didn't understand why you there all day, and I'm like, you don't understand. So I took him one day, and he sat there, and he heard me record. And he sat there, and I came out. He's like, "You good?" He goes, "Yeah, I don't want to come back here no more." I understand now. So I take him so that he can experience it and know that when I say I'm going here, I'm going here, and I'm going to do my work. And I always bring back, this is what I worked on. Not to prove where I was, but just hey, this is my.
But it's just out of respect, because a lot of people that see the clips, right?
Yeah.
They was asking, were we together? I'm like, no. I said that's one of my good friends.
But isn't that kind of? Sometimes I just think people can. Well, maybe they.
No, I was happy because that means we did a good job.
Okay, yeah.
Now I was
That's
happy
true.
with people asking that question.
When you look at it, it's just like, oh, you guys are just so.
Yeah.
But that's entertainment, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's entertainment. It doesn't mean that people are together.
They thought you and I was together.
They thought you and I were together when we came out here.
It's like whoever I be with,
y'all together. If I were to go on ABC 33.4, it's just like you put me together with one of my male cohorts or my male radio person. But yeah, I love that. I love all of this because I think all of this is so grown and sexy. And I remember when I was in a relationship with someone, they couldn't understand. I get accused sometimes of being kind of flirty because I'm so friendly and blah blah blah. So this person whom I was with was kind of a little insecure about me being around a lot of guys because I'm friendly. So I'm going to speak to you. I may hug you as a men and women. And they went to an event with me, a social event with me. And in going to the social event, they saw because I had people who were in the industry with me and who'd work with me, and their spouses were there at this particular event, this award show. Me and the gentleman who worked together, his wife was there, my spouse was here, and me and the guy were hugging each other and talking and blah blah blah. But guess what? All of us were doing that. You understand? From being in the industry, the television industry, and that's when they finally learned. Oh, you're not necessarily being whatever disrespectful.
Right.
All of y'all do that.
Right.
Here's the guy's wife. Their wives weren't tripping. Everybody was it was all made for love.
Nephew and I did a show yesterday on the Joe Lockett Show, which Kyoko will be a part of today. You make sure you guys lock it in at 4:00. We had that conversation about being able to be with people like us in the industry, right? I am a charismatic, fun person, right? I'm going to do what that time on air requires me to do. But one thing you can say about me, you can't say about me, I'm very professional and very respectful. I'm going to love everybody. I'm going to have fun.
Absolutely.
I'm going to talk a lot of
trash, a lot of smash.
That I do.
Yeah.
But I would never disrespect your relationship, your marriage,
absolutely,
or anything.
Absolutely.
I have never tried to come on to anybody I've ever worked with.
Nope.
I have never been inappropriate, right?
Nope.
So I tell people, what you see on camera or you see or hear on air,
yes,
please understand, talk to the person that worked with me when the cameras were off.
Yes.
Everything was professional, take pictures.
Yes.
And I'm sitting there, we having a conversation about business after the thing, like, what about this? We have thought about this.
Yes.
And when I came to the thing, when we worked together, I was thinking about some stuff to make sure that she was going to be good and how I can incorporate what I was doing to help her out. You know what I mean? Yeah. And she did the same thing for me. So when I'm always working with anybody, my family people, we all about business. And if anybody get caught up what they hear or see on TV screens or all that other stuff, I always say, you can't be with me. Because I'm not going to, I promise any woman that wants to stick to be with me, I am not going to explain this.
That's right.
I'm not going to take the time to explain this.
Right.
This is why he gets mad at me when I say this, but I say, Google me.
Who gets mad at you?
Nephew. I always say this. I say, Google me.
Yeah.
Right. He gets on my, I get on the nerve. I say, but I tell people, women to Google me because if you don't like what you see, you're not going to like me. I'm not changing for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to stop being flirtatious.
Yeah.
And making you blush on this show so people can go by Love Struck.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not going to sit here and stop saying things to you on this show to be entertaining.
Yeah.
I even tell my husband, I said, when you hear me talking to someone, I said, hey, sugar. I said, that's just me. Right. My son started me with that. When my son see me, hey, sugar. Exactly. And I just took that up. So when I talk to the guys or they holler at me on my post or, hey, go up here. Hey, sugar, how you doing? Right. Hey, that's just how I am. So when they see me, I'm still the same. I don't change.
Right.
And I let them know, I said, there's going to be a lot of inbox and a lot of messages. I said, but just know, I know where my home is, where my heart is.
Well, I'm going to tell your husband, sir, all due respect, but get ready because this next project, she finna be out there. Yeah. Hey, y'all get ready to catch on Kyoko. She's going to be on the show tonight. She's coming on the Red Sofa with Nephew and I. Cannot wait for this to happen. I'm seeking to sing a little bit of the Love Struck to me tonight. A little bit tonight. We'll sing on the show. I'm not mad at you. So, Keis, what you got on going on for the rest of the day?
I am actually gonna, I'm doing this show. I'll give, it's your boy Joe Lockett. I'll give Joe his credit. I think in being around you, I think I have adopted this media mentality. And I'm like, well, you know what? Why don't I come on every day and do some shows and talk about some stuff?
I'm passionate. Yeah.
So, thank you. So I'm like, let me get in this dating space because the 50 and Fabulous crew, they're tired, they're struggling, and we're missing. So I got in there, and I'm in there.
So you want to go on a date together?
Who, you and I?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And
so we'll start some more mess,
and we can film that. What is over 50? What does a date over 50 for what a man and woman looks like?
No, that's Hey.
Look at the light just went on. Your light just went on. So I have a walking idea guy, right?
What did you say that you were to me? Seriously, we said this weekend. Do you remember? I remember.
What did I say?
Oh, I remember. Creative muse.
Oh, your creative muse.
We're creative. Like we're like business, like besties. Like we get in there. We're like, boom, we create stuff. So anyway,
when do I call you? Where do I be?
After he's in the dungeon working out. Hey, Keys, what do you think about this?
Because when I'm working out, I don't know why my creative juices is going.
And I'll write it down.
And so I
Or
call,
I'll
I say,
hold
hey, I don't know what you're doing, but hey, I got some real quick.
Oh, he's telling us to wrap it up.
All right.
So anyway, tune in to Joe today at 4. He's going to have the beautiful, lovely, talented Keoka on. I'll be on right after their show at 6 o'clock tonight talking about dating and are we doing it all wrong. Oh, and Friday, I got 2 of my girlfriends and we're talking about dating as well. So tune in Friday at 6 o'clock for that. And that's all I got for you.
All right,
today.
you guys come on down to the physical park. That's still open all day long. You guys have a great day. We'll see you guys later on this afternoon. And also we'll see you guys next week. And go ahead, let's get love struck. It's coming September 15th. Have a good one.